his hand. Zombie in the chair, breathe all over the land. We review your shows, yes, we've seen it all. From the drama to the fights, oh, we stand tall. Watching every scene, take note every sound. In the world of anime, making critics proud. Veins full of venom, eyes so on the light. Together on the stage, let's shine bright. Bring show spectacle, let's blow your mind. Hitman and zombie, their thoughts combine. Veins full of venom, are so on the light. Together on the stage, let's shine bright. Reveal show spectacle, let's blow your mind. Hitman and zombie, their thoughts combine. Reveal show spectacle, no place to hide. Anime and thrillers, we will decide. From the shadows, Hitman strikes. Zombie knows on all delights. Cunning words will come your way. Nothing in the path can sway. With a hitman quick and a zombie slow, we're the ultimate duo spreading horror show. We wait for heroes, villains and foes. Every twist and turn will get our applause. Get ready for the ride, this team won't fail. Firing shots and close till your face goes pale. Bringing electric chills every single fight. In this review show we'll take flight. Show spectacle, let's blow your mind. Hitman and zombie, their thoughts combine. Review show spectacle, no place to hide. Anime and thrillers, we will decide. From the shadows, Hitman strikes. Zombie lords are no delights. Cunning words will come your way. Nothing in the path can sway. With a hitman quick and a zombie slow, we're the ultimate duo spreading horror show. We wait for heroes, villains and flaws. Every twist and turn will get our applause. Get ready for the ride, this team won't fail. Firing shots and blows till your face goes pale. Bringing electric chills every single fight. In this review show we'll take flight. With fire and quick and zombie slow, we're the ultimate duo spreading horror show. We make the hit wreck and the zombies slow. We're the ultimate duo spreading horror show. We wait for heroes, villains and flaws. Every twist and turn will get our applause. We'll get our applause. Get our applause. Get ready for the ride, this team won't fail. Fun.
En la pantalla, la magia comienza. Sicarios, zombies sin vergüenza revisan películas con gran pasión. Críticas mortales, qué animación. Baila, baila al ritmo del terror. Canta, canta con el zombie y el cazador. Vive, vive la emoción de la TV. En la revista de los muertos sentirás la pasión. El sicario opina con su mirada fría. El zombie murmura con su voz sombría. Acción y drama los analizan bien, con humor macabro. ¡Qué show tan chévere! Baila, baila. mundo del terror. Canta, canta con el zombie y el cazador. Vive, vive la emoción de la TV. En la revista de los muertos sentirás la pasión. En un set oscuro, luces brillan claro.
So short, I kinda twist, it'll blow your mind. The hitman and the zombie, they're an unlikely pair, but they bring you entertainment like a breath of fresh air. The hitman's got the style with a suit so slick. He's got a silver tongue, always knows the right pitch. The zombie's got the moves, his body won't quit. He's a dancing sensation to the Bollywood hit. Come and join the show. The hitman and the zombie, they're bound to smother. They review the movies, the TV shows. You'll be laughing and dancing, there's nothing they can do.
¿Qué onda, familia? Welcome to el programa. I don't know if it hit on man could Hitlander could hear us. There
What
it
up?
is.
Yeah.
Oh my
What's
god.
up, people? What are you guys doing? We're having audio difficulties, but I think we're okay now.
Can you pass the helium balloon, please?
What do you mean? What's up, everybody?
What's up?
That sound good.
You sound amazing, Hitlander.
Yeah, thank you. I've been doing some exercises. Toy boat.
There we go. Our production values are going through the roof now.
The rugged rascal ran rapidly round the ragged rock. Is that good?
Where's my cross? Where's my cross?
Unique New York. How about that?
What's up, familia? Today we're about to touch every corner of the universe, I guess, with Melos.
No, girl. You tell.
So, oh my god.
What? What's up?
Can you go wiki wiki?
Wiki wiki.
There you go.
Wiki wiki.
What's up, familia? Welcome to the stream. We're just trying something new, you know, giving us a little warms up. I am a Zombie Lucha Libre. T-shirts coming soon. And Hitlander. Give it up for the verbal assassin. The Hitman.
Finger guns. Everybody looks cool doing those.
You just need those glasses and chew gum maniacally.
Is there any other way to chew gum?
I know, right?
Man, am I better? I'm still not better. Hold up.
All right. So anyway,
Oh my god.
that
That was beautiful.
went on too long.
Thank you, Greg, for that soundboard.
Yeah, man. Thanks for
that-
giving me back my normal voice.
Exactly.
Can't leave home without it.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of my mic. Yeah, Greg, we're good now. Thank you. Thank you, Tech Guru.
It's about time, Greg.
There's something cutting the feed. Hold on. That
I
damn
think that
guy.
was my Uber Eats. That was my Uber Eats.
I could see that. I guess he brought his daughter to work day too, like the
I
Star Wars
wanted-
guy.
I ordered a cookie from Jersey Mike's, and it always sets him off because he's like, dude, you can get cookies anywhere. But like, whatever.
Hey, there's a
I
bomb,
said,
dude.
But they're just regular cookies. The brownies are gas, so
I got some cookies from Subway once, and they warm them up. You know how they have that? What's it? The deal 5? You buy a full on and get 3 free.
I'll pretend
never
like I've been
expected
there.
those. You never expect bomb ass cookies from a freaking sub spot. So I was just like, damn, banging. And they're like pretty big
Right.
too. So
Why don't they just make foot long cookies? Come on, Subway. Get with
Yeah.
it.
everybody's getting into that cookie game. You got Pizza Hut with their cookie pie and all that. Mrs. Field was their cookies.
Go to BJ's and get a BJ and a Pazuki.
Get a
That's just an all around win. And maybe after you can have some food. I'm just. I went
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
low,
You gotta restore those powers that weakening. You know.
Gotta restock them midichlorians.
You gotta tell that to the deep and A train. So what do you wanna
That was
where
my
you wanna touch, bro? Where you wanna touch first? Who we touching first? You wanna do a little?
All right,
you wanna do a
well,
little space witching? You wanna do a little The Boys? You wanna do a little X-Men? You wanna do a little bit of everything in my life? A little bit of Carla in my life. I didn't mean nothing beside. Something those are words to the Mambo number 5.
Shut up, kids. You're gonna miss Smash Mouth. Yeah, let's talk about the Acolyte.
The Astrolites.
'Cause that's freshest on my mind because I actually sat through it again.
That was
And
painful.
Just, I don't know.
You know-
I mean, this world building, like the meme I sent you is like people all pissy and everyone's all pissy and they're like, don't change, but they're not actually really changing anything. None of this stuff is new. I feel like it's a little deeper than what you're just getting. You know, everyone's just looking to get their rocks off.
Yeah. I got a
But,
little turned
like-
off. I got turned off by that a little bit.
But the gay space pirates, why?
No, by the because there was this movie that was released called The Witch, WVIVH. I don't know if you saw it.
Which
It's
bitch?
2017, 20, whatever. It dove
Yep.
into witchcraft and devil worshipping, and it was a horrific scene at the end. And then this one kind of takes us. If you pay attention to what she says, is like you don't have to rely on a mythic logical being telling you that your destiny is set, that you have the power to change it. So I kind of took a little it was a little jabby to to the big God. Give it up to the what is it, Lizilla?
Lizard's mouth.
There you go.
Good shit.
It's brought to you by Lizard Mouth. It's a gulp in the ass. But with that hurt, yeah, go ahead.
Nah, go off, King. Cook.
Yeah, so I just took a little offense to that, and then when you could see when they're pointing their fingers, they're all black because that means they're burning into it. Like Agatha, remember when she was trying to absorb the power too much, like it was burning her fingers as well.
But so it was Agatha
all the time. But then, I was feeling like, all right, cool, and then all of a sudden it went to creation. Like I created these kids, instead of, yeah, but I carried them. It's like the whole scene with and then we had to deal with a little, what is it called? Pedophilia? What's it called? How you say it? It was a mouse. With the Jedi, what's his name? Solo, the little Asian guy.
Oh man, I don't remember his name. He wasn't even in this. Oh yeah, he was.
He's all over. He's all over. What's her name? Osha. She's like, you will never feel pain ever again. I'll keep you safe. Just come with me. I was like, that's a little too much for me right there. I was like, what? So people were like, what's going on? So people who didn't see this, let's take a little, we're gonna fast forward through everything.
Yeah.
So this takes 15 years? Oh my God, look at my eyes. So we see a young Osha and we see a young May. They're underneath this cool tree looking thing.
Yeah.
She goes, I am with you, you are with me, and then if we ever get lost, we'll end up in this Christmas tree. Oh, look at that. I rhymed. How would I find you? Just come meet me here at this tree and we'll find each other. Foreshadowing. So
we find obvious fucking foreshadowing. Not really. It wasn't like it's shadow. It was like, hey, we're gonna do this later. Oh, okay. But real quick, I want to go off because
go ahead.
First of all, the showrunner has actually I think it was Kathleen Kennedy. Kind of, she didn't full on announce, but she kind of alluded to the fact that she's trying to absolve the light and dark side thing. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of it.
What the freak?
Something dark side. There's no more dark side. There's no more dark. Everything is gray.
It's the gray side?
Yeah, because they said that like it's
gray side.
It's offensive. It's racist. It's offensive. Like fucking dude. How's it racist?
Fuck?
Stop it. Yeah.
Stop trying to change everything, dude. I'm so pissed. Even get me more mad when we see the boys. Anyways, we'll get into it when we get there.
Okay, so their motivation, that motivator is ridiculous, but I mean, I like the gray areas thing. Not every, like they're not all Jesus with robes on and glowy sabers. Like, they're messed up too. And it's not like, all of a sudden you start using dark powers and you're evil. It's like, no, they're just messed up people. Like, there are gray areas, and I like that they're exploring that, whether their motivator was pure or not.
With that being said, yeah, go ahead. That one thing that pissed me off is
why'd you say go ahead?
Red light.
You can't be mad about Immaculate Conception because who the hell's Anakin's daddy?
Who's your daddy, bitch?
Lesbian space wizard magic. That's fucking who.
You space witch.
He ain't got no daddy.
You son of a space
Mom
witch.
was immaculate conception. She was
Oh,
Mother Mary.
no,
Yeah, you know all that. Ah,
no. I could have put two and two together to that. Ah, no.
you go down that rabbit hole and
no.
you look for that because you can't say this came out of left field. It's been there the whole time. At least since the prequels.
God, no. I started it. Now when you put it all together, oh my goodness, no.
A lot of this stuff has existed, and they're just tapping into like stuff they gently alluded to in earlier iterations. It's not new. It seems pretty stupid and silly, but like it kind of makes sense.
You make it like
Dude, the Jedis, especially in this one,
this show.
because they really came heavy-handed with like Christians. They're Christians. They're colonizers
with the beard and everything.
Oh man, they're colonizers. And like what? They're trying to remove all other sorts of magic. So they start, I guess they're trying to control it right now, right? And
yes.
What does Mama Circle Face say? Like it's about
natural
power.
It's about power, yeah.
So but at this point in time, they're only trying to eliminate Siths. They're trying to do away with Sith magic and anything that uses dark magic. But they were at war, and they keep talking about this war, like 1,000 years before this, right? The Great Jedi War or whatever. And that was against a certain coven or cult, which may be where these guys got their stuff from.
There's witches.
And they're practicing cloning and stuff, which is what do it. Which that was his whole thing. He was trying to do that, jump into different bodies to prevent aging and stuff.
Yeah, to keep going, yeah.
So I mean, this is like the origin of all that stuff. I dropped them.
And then I'm just like, what the whole? It's not even picking up orphans no more. Now it's just actually straight up like, I'm a kid. Take your kid. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, who gives you that right? Oh yeah, it has power. You're not. If you're like an X-Men, you deserve to be with us. Now I know why they call them Pallywags, or what do they call them? Froggies.
Padawans.
Padawans. They call them pedophiles. That's what it is. They give me pedophiles match, man. So yeah, so we saw young man. They're like, oh, don't go outside the walls. The walls of Jericho, because if you do, there's spies out there and they might take you.
Yeah, we got a Princess Leia rehash the same shit.
Are they? I know, right? Are they force sensitive that they could tell that the other Jedis are outside?
Well, that's what they're saying, is that they're using like Sith magic.
Yeah,
I mean, clearly they are when they're doing all the push and pulls and stuff that they have. I mean, she uses force in the very beginning, floating that little jellyfish.
That's messed up. He's like, stop it! Don't strangle him. Let him go. It's like, no, May is like, no, this is mine.
And then when they come to visit, they test them for M cells, when they do the blood tests. Like this whole episode, like by the end of it, it looks like the Jedi just swoop in and like murder a bunch of people, blame it on a kid, and then kidnap the sole survivor. Like, I'm sure we're gonna get different perspectives.
You think the Jedi kill it, or was it May who killed him?
Well, he said May did it. Like,
what
May lit the fire. May lit the fire.
May who lit the fire? I lit the fire.
It was an OSHA code violation.
So yeah, so we're jumping back and forth. So yeah, so we see May. It was revealed that they were created, not not by the other way. There's no daddy. It was just them in the carrier.
Use
She
magic
pushed.
sperm.
They, they got it from a cow. They unfroze the eggs and it created the babies. Then they were born. They were raised on the Covenant witches, and then Osha is like, I don't want to be a witch. I want to be a Jedi. And then
a little space wizard came in and was like, "Zippity zooterus! There's a child in your uterus."
no,
That's his whole spell. Yeah.
yeah, twinkle shoes and everything with little fairy dust.
Hey,
Okay.
okay. Speaking of,
Hate this shit now. Thanks.
this just occurred to me. It's not been something that's been in the recesses. Can they force jack off? Because
Ooh.
you right? And is it better? Is it better? Do you think Vader absolutely? Well, I don't know. He was kind of burned at that point.
Ouch. Oh my god. It's always sticking to
I
him.
can't touch it with my hands.
It's always
touch it with my
sticking to him and everything. Like I got my little robot hand too hard.
Yeah, so he's kind of like
Supervision.
Man,
That's a good, interesting question. Like you could tickle someone from a mile away. It reminds me of the Matrix. Remember with the girl eating a pie? Remember the girl's like eating a pie and like, oh, I can make her explode or whatever, and she goes into her code and great movie.
it has not aged well.
Yeah, it did not. But yeah, that's a good question. We gotta ask the experts later.
How many midichlorians can you choke? Anyway.
I'm midichlorian myself right now. So yeah, so we see them. You know, they tell them, "Are you ready to accept the power of all of us, or just one of us?" And she goes, "I do." And she got married to the dark side, which side, the Coven side. It's funny how the mom has the giant ass fucking dead shot, fucking swirly in her forehead, and then she got it like right here. Like, what the fuck is that? She got it like on her side.
Bullseye. I'm gonna get you, Daredevil.
And then I don't know how shiny I am. What's it called? Yeah, so they accept the power. Accept the power.
Roll, accept the power.
Oh shit. And they're about to Osha is about to accept it too. She goes, "Do you accept the power?" She goes, "I guess." Do you? Like, I do. But just before she does that, the Jedis roll up. Stop it now. So no, the mom is like, "No, hide the kids, hide the kids." What are you guys doing? Nothing. Do you have kids here? Kids? Do we have kids? No, we have no kids here. She's like, "Are you sure?" I could smell them.
Landlord surprise visits. There's only 3 people on the lease.
I guess Chewie could smell them out. She's like, there you go. He kind of looked weird. He had like a big long ponytail like this all the way down, and man, that guy must smell like ass every time, man. I never seen him take a damn shower.
His mullet phase. How come they never like style their body hair differently? Now that you mention that, how come they don't do like a mohawk and there's just like one line of hair all the way down, and the rest is just like it looks like what would you even? It's just like a stickman.
Or they freaking spike up their hair and shit. You know how many bottles of conditioner?
It was the 90s. Styling glue was huge back then.
That's why I'm balding, man. Too much.
Go on.
I was like, you know how many bottles of conditioner this guy has to fucking go through? Shampoo and
No, he uses the 15-1.
he uses a force just to scrub everywhere. He's like, and here it is. So Mr. Shui already sniffs him out, and Mr. Pedo over here is like, it's okay. You could come out. We could talk. Good job. Osha shows up. She's like, I'm here. And then she goes for a hug. He's like, who else is here? And he's like, your sister? Could we talk to her too? Like, she doesn't have a fucking voice by herself. You're like, oh, we gotta test these kids if they're force sensitive. It's like, what? This is a thing now? And the witch is like, no, I don't want to do that. If not, we're gonna take them. So like, okay, like we'll take them tomorrow to your place. At the end, where's it? The meetup spot? Son of a bitch.
They say Jedi law dictates that. And she's like, we're not in Jedi law.
Well, I don't give a fuck. I'll slice your dice right now if you want to do that.
Oh,
no,
Darth Mom.
I know.
Darth Mom. I forgot to call her Darth Mom.
Darth Mom. Leave now if you want this kid's brain to be back to normal. His eyes like this. So dumbfounded. One of his Patawags? Tallywag?
Yeah, that's the one going.
His eyes turn black and he's just possessed. He's like, oh, dumbfounded, he's drooling. He's there.
What's
going on?
That was Toby. That was Toby. That was the one that drinks the poison.
Oh yeah, Toby.
So they mind freak him. They Jedi mind trick him into. She uses Sith magic to make him embrace the dark side, and that's why he goes all dark.
And then he goes, release him. It's like, fine. So they release him. That sucks. Only less to say. I thought they're going to use him to go crazy on each other. I would have been badass at war right there. Just start fighting. But no. So they, what's it called? So they reach an agreement. So they go back to the cave of the Bat Cave. And like, we got to talk to everybody. So then the OG grandma comes out like, if they lie on the test, they get to stay. But if they pass the test, they get to go. So we suggest for them to not pass. So they'll devise.
You shall not pass.
You should not. So they're like, oh, devise a plan to join the dark side. So May is all about the coven. Osha's not. She's like, nah, fuck that. She's like, I don't want to be a witch though. I don't give a damn what you want. You're gonna be a witch.
Yeah, she idolizes the Jedis.
You're gonna be a bewitch. So yeah, so they make a pact like, yes, make sure you lie. She's like, all right. So she goes to tell May, she's like, all right, so we don't see what happens there, but then Osha goes in there and then goes, all right, with your force power, tell us what this is. He's holding like what, like a little screen? A little iPad?
Yeah.
It's a picture of a cat, but she goes, oh, it's an airplane. He goes, correct. And then
Temple Run.
Temple Run.
V3.
No, they're watching the Hitman and the Zombie. That's what they're watching. And then they're over there. What's it called? And then the next question, it's a spaceship. He's like, oh, it's a turtleneck. That's correct. She's like, no, it's not. And he's like, I got you. Did somebody tell you to lie? Yes. But it's like a morals. What's it one of those? It's like an after school special. It's even more braver to tell the truth than it is to hide behind your lie. Because I'll poke your eye. Like, they already knew they were lying, so what the hell does this mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, they already know there was no way to trick a Jedi. Right?
I don't know.
Made it seem
I'm
like
pretty
it.
sure they could. Because they got Derek. They practice Derek Ertz.
So she tells him, all right, dude, what do you want to do? He's like, you want to be a witch or you want to be a Jedi? She goes, I want to be a Jedi. And then homie's like, it's okay. Tell the lie, tell the truth, and I'll take you with me. She's like, she was all about him, man. So of course she passed, and she goes back home to pack her bags to leave, and then May is like, "You're not going nowheres. You can't make me stay. Oh yeah, I could kill you." I was like, "Damn, straight to murder."
This, I know how to lock the door. That would stop you, but I'm also gonna kill you.
I was like, there's no point. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah,
You
there's
lied
no
to
windows
me.
in this room. You can't get out.
You're on fire. So May gets her drawing of a sun, a moon, whatever, and lights it on fire. Who start the fire? I start the fire. Something like that. Dude, I thought they were behind a wall of concrete.
You're gonna
Like, all
get
of a sudden it
copyright
lights up.
struck. Yeah,
I know.
so well.
So homie over here lights it up. Like, I thought it was concrete wall, but anyways. So everything's fired. She runs away like Chucky, like. And then she finds this little, it looked like a little screwdriver. The weird thing it would be forced, kids just like, you know? I guess we're not strong enough. I know, right? I don't think she's force sensitive at all either.
She is clearly. She's already using it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a sister. But yeah, so she unscrews it, takes a little thing, and she goes down the rabbit hole. And as she's passing by, she hears screams of the elders, like, ah, oops, the fire. That's where 50-50, right? Where you're saying the Jedi, either the Jedi did it or May did it.
Yeah. I mean, we saw the cameras with the Jedi running around,
Yeah.
looking like walking around dead bodies. Just like, all right. It looks pretty sussy baka.
So you think that she absorbed their powers after killing them, or the Jedi did it? So yeah, so everything is burning down from this little fire. Man, there's no fire extinguishers nowhere, no air support, no safety measures in place. Or is this symbolic to the witch trials?
Ooh, deep.
To be Salem witch trials all over again.
Hmm?
I'm melting. So yeah, so the meaning.
What was
They're
dude?
right.
What movie was that? What was it? The Cup of Life.
Yeah, that one.
The Monty. She's a witch.
She's a witch.
How do you
I
know
love
I'm a
that.
witch? Cause you
I love
burn in the
that
fire,
movie.
or something like that, right? And she's like, "No, you're a witch," and then everyone's like, "He's a witch."
They're going back and forth.
Monty Python is so fucking stupid. I adore it. All right.
Future review. So they're face each other. The broken bridge is half, and she's like, "What have you done? You're not leaving. We're supposed to be together, but you turn your back on me." No, I've not. And then all of a sudden, a piece of something breaks and breaks the other bridge. May falls.
No, both of them
Oh.
fall at the exact same time, which is stupid. What have you done? What have you done? Like, convenient.
Reach my hand. And then Mr. Pedo over here is like, "Oh, Osha." I can't tell them apart. Oh, yeah, because of the swirl.
Yeah.
So Osha's like, "Oh, help me. Drag me up." So they grabbed her up, and she goes, "Mama!" It's like, no, let's go. Don't look at the lightsaber wound that I gave your mom. Because your mom is probably telling you, "You're not taking my daughter, you pedo." She's like, "I don't give a damn what you say. I'm falling in love with her, so I'm taking her with me." And I know, all right? Fucking disgusting. So back in the spaceship, the sole survivor, May Osha wakes up, and she's like, doing one of those. Well, not really. She's wearing the mask. And then she's like, "We gotta go back." Like, what happened? Like, everybody dead. There's nothing back there back for you. She's like, "What do you mean?" "My sister." Like, "Your sister fell too." She's like, "No." And then she's like, "If you stay with me, I'll make sure that you will never feel pain like this ever again. I will take care of you. I'll feed you. I'll change your newspaper, and I'll put you in a doggy bag." keep you as my pet. It's just I know you're afraid, but when they took me, I was only 3 years old or 4 or something like that. Really? They took you? She's like, yeah. And there's thousands, hundreds, of millions of Jedi little kids out there. So it went from collecting orphans to collecting, from taking them from their parents without their consent, which is not cool, right?
I'm saying they're trying to wipe everything out, trying to wipe them all out, but especially them because they're their enemy cult. Like they're the cult that gave birth to Darth Maul.
Because that's a weird twist on that, man. That they made them leave, not by force. I mean, not by will, but force. Like, sorry, you gotta come with us. What I'm also thinking is like, is it
first 2 episodes were leading to that, where they're like, "Oh, remember that day? Oh, it sucked. It was really bad.
Yeah,
Put the popcorn in the microwave, and the movie was terrible because of it."
they're like, if you don't behave, a Jedi's gonna come and take you away. You want a Jedi to come and get you? No, mom. So behave, please. Yes, mom.
Krampus.
So I was like, okay. So what I'm getting and what probably thinking is like they're trying to get them before the dark side people get them. But there's no dark side yet.
But they're exhibiting dark Sith magic, and there is a dark side. That's why C-3PO in the beginning was talking about how they outlawed Sith powers.
That's why they're chasing them from planet to planet, the Covenant.
Because they use their dark Sith magic to turn R2-D2 into a lesbian. It's canon. Look it up.
They remove his whoa. How are you supposed to do it now? Like this? It's just
The probulator. Now they just give him scissors. Wow!
yeah, please answer your thing. Like. Oh my god, you just killed me.
Only accepts female to female USB adapters.
That was Star Wars.
Yeah.
Chapter
The Acolyte.
3. The Acolyte with the pedal solo guy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Here, let's do this to divide the episodes. Sorry guys, I'm choking. Edit and post. Now time for the review for the boys.
Check it out, we on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a Hickman and his army, best believe, bringing you the heat, it's about to get crazy. Hitman in the undead, coming at you live, spit 5 rounds, we won't compromise. Doing movies, games, and everything in between. Get ready, y'all, for the dopest review scene.
Get ready for the dopest review scene. What's up? Who's ready?
We got Bobby Brown. We got the darkness.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Hey, that voice suits you, man.
Great.
Give me a long O. Give me a long O.
Sounds like I can't hear it. Did what?
Give me a long O.
At least buy me a drink first. Oh,
Baby. And it's
Yeah.
to review The Voice episode uno. I know they dropped 3, but only doing 1.
No,
Did
this
not know
show's
that.
brand new. It's called Los Niños, and it's about three brothers, I don't know, multiple. The Los means multiple brothers, boys, um, who
Uh-oh.
are all in love with Cynthia, and she sells pupusas. It's a great show.
Los Niños con Cynthia.
And it's brand new. It's not on season 4 already. First time talking about it.
Tell him, Godzilla. Godzilla makes a quick reference. I mean, quick.
All right, go Tita.
Knock the fuck
This is
out.
great for this is great for the podcast.
I know, right? Hey, we're audio, not visual, so get it right.
Just vibes.
We're gonna, yeah. Welcome to the programa. Do the little somber voice. Today in the show, we're doing something boring called The Boys. Nothing happened. Nothing exciting happened here. It was
So
so
today
boring.
we're talking about the boys. It's gonna be a
There
good
you
time. Which boys? Tune in to find out.
You sound like the atom that went inside the penis. I mean, went inside the. Oh, Autobots. Oh my. So the boys, season 4. What a freaking introduction! You saw that? The recap was all over the place.
Yeah, man. Homelander. Yeah, I really
We had
enjoyed that.
heads exploding. We got people dying. People getting rubbed off. Starlight, Starbright. Won't you
They
shine my
didn't show
light
my
tonight?
favorite scene though. My favorite scene was when the homeboy got his head crushed by the girl was sitting on his face. Oh man, best moment in the show. Aside from the Ant-Man going through the urine.
That and the orgy, the orgies, and all that.
Oh, it's when mother's milked.
Got milked on. That was my favorite jacket, man.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, the quick recap on the season 3. You see Noir getting his guts plopped out. Soldier Boy, you bing, 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 gets blown up by the Maeve. You think she survived? Well, she did.
She did. They showed her surviving.
Oh yeah, the Super Maeve.
They also showed Soldier Boy surviving. And they showed both of them getting carted away.
And then yeah, we're now with the Homelander. You know, he's on trial for the murder of that guy that threw. You saw that? Literally, he threw a little water bottle at Homelander's son.
I'm gonna miss Soldier Boy. I really hope Jensen Ackles comes back because he was so good.
He's gonna be the new Captain America, man.
Yeah, when him and Huey were going into the base, and Huey's like, maybe you should slow down with all the drugs and everything. He's like, maybe you should gargle my balls.
That'd be my slogan. You should just gargle my balls.
Maybe you should just gargle my ball sack.
Yeah. What a start.
When we met him, he was doing super OnlyFans with other superhero. By the way,
with the twins, right?
No, it was that one. But the boys, they tried to get their own like superhero porn show site. They tried to actually register one.
Oh shit!
But yeah, like they were for whatever reason not allowed.
So, man, I can just imagine. I can just imagine that shit. That's taking their character to a next level. Yeah. So we start off with what the girl who pops everybody's head, trying to running for presidente.
Newman, Victoria Newman.
Little Newman. So the devices this plan. You know, we see Frenchie. We see Musical.
Kimiko?
There you go.
Kimiko, Monsieur, Monsieur.
Nikia, and then we see
Oui,
Mother's
monsieur.
Milk. And then Dewey, they're outside. They're dressed in butlers. They're about to go inside. I guess they're trying to do an assassination attempt on Miss Becca. No, not Becca. What's her name? Schumer? Newman?
Newman, yeah.
Yeah, Newman. So they devised a plan to they put like a little liquid inside her eye drops, I think it was.
Acid.
So yeah, so they go through the whole shebang. They go in there doing the sneaky, and all of a sudden their plan goes awry because Homelander's there. Like, what the fuck is Homelander doing here? And then it turns out that he took his son, right, Ryan, with him.
Yeah.
And he goes, go play with the girl. She's like, go have fun, go make yourself an ice cream. And then Newman and Homelander is like they're at odds. Like, whatever we did before, we're through. Like, we don't want to do this no more. And this guy, you sure? Let's try to create a new history. And then she's like, hey, give it up for everybody. And they starts waving at him, and he's like, oh crap.
I like that she hates him.
She's like, you punk. Everybody's afraid of that guy.
She wasn't afraid of him. She hated him.
I'm afraid of that guy too. So yeah, so they go, and then Mr. Butcher misses Ryan. Like, Ryan, what are you doing with Homelander? You know, it's a bunch of BS what he's telling you. And then all of a sudden, Homelander, of course, will be there right next to him. He's like, turns around. We don't want to start nothing, do we? She goes, how about you just come with me and we call it cool. So Ryan just goes with Homelander. I thought they were gonna go at it right there.
Yeah, it seemed like they were.
And then so yeah, so they continue. So we see the intel. They go to Newman's room, and then that's where Kimiko and Frenchie are swapping out the things, and the little girl shows up. She's like, what are you guys doing in my mommy's room? And oh, nothing. We're just securing your mom's room to make sure that everything's in order. And then she saw the reflection on the mirror. What are you guys? And like, oh crap. And he goes, it's like Resident Evil.
Yeah, it was awesome. Man.
He's like, oh shit, she's a soup too?
Damn. But she gave her V. She admitted to it. It's crazy because you don't know how that's gonna what it's gonna do. It could be anything. It's like a mutant gene. Like with Huey, it gave him teleportation powers.
Yeah.
And then Butcher, it gave him superhuman, but it gave him super cancer.
That's one of the powers. Side effects. So over here, there's the freaking little girl just like their face off, like the two security officers. And then Kimiko like jumps on front of her trying to break it, but her arms gets ripped off. She goes.
Yeah, so those things are strong because Kimiko don't mess around.
So Miss Homegirl over here is like X-Men. She has Wolverine, Deadpool's regenerative powers.
Yeah, nah, Kimiko is OP, man.
So she's like, oh, we need an exit. Yeah, go ahead.
No.
We need an exit. And start like, trust me, just jump out the window. It's like, we're fucking in the third story. He's like, just do it. I'll catch you. He's like, okay.
Trust me. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't have an arm? I was calculating exactly for that arm to be there. Not my baby hand.
She's like, that looks crazy though. Like it was just like, it was like, it's like barely growing out.
Potatoes I made them myself.
It's like you're growing out like this. Barely you could see that the CGI is like, I was like, oh, that's cool. So she misses him. So she
Rabbit,
start
I can pull you up.
Give me your other hand. No, it's in my strong hand. So homie is like, she's like, Starlight's looking down, and she forgot about Frenchie, and she's like, oh crap, and she just lands on her, and then she reminds me of the power of the Iron Man suit. The first time he took him out, like with the fire jet, like, it's not. She doesn't know how to control that part of her powers yet. So she barely like be able to make it back down, and Kimiko just went. She splat.
Well, she knows how to use her power. She's good. It's just it's the side effect of the Ozempic. That's why.
Might as well just take Lizzo, bro.
I was so scared to see the Ozempic face in action, but I mean, she just lost skinnier. But I mean,
did you saw that one? The South Park.
But why though? You didn't need to be skinnier. No, the weight loss. No, I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, do it. You owe yourself a favor. You gotta check it out.
South Park is always.
I don't recommend South Park most of the time, but this one, yeah. So there's at least 45 minutes of like nonstop just hilarities.
Well, I mean, I recommended the multiverse one, the Disney one.
Oh yeah.
Let's so
check that
good.
one out. The Ozempic. Which one are you on? Anyways, this is the whole thing. We'll get on to it next time. Hey, there we go. We should review it. We'll review South Park. Let's go. Weight loss. Anyways, so continue. So she splats, and everyone's like, "Is she gonna be okay?" Like, I don't know. And then like they pick her up, and she like, her face is like, "Fuck." Everyone's like, "Oh." I can just imagine her eyes just like, "That look good." So anyway, so she's like putting her face back, and it goes, gets sealed. And then when this is happening, Miss Newman is she's like, "Hey, dude." He's like, "Oh shit, what are you doing here?" So they start to talk. He's like, "I hope there's no hard feeling between us." They're like, "What you trying to do? Pop my head?" She's like, "Was any of it real?" And then she goes, "Yeah, like I did care for you." So he opens the container that had the acid in it, and he goes, "Well, surprise, bitch!" She throws that at him. He goes, "Psh." She's like, "Really? You just messed up my suit." She's like, "Oh crap." Like, I thought that was gonna work. So I guess she's acid invulnerable.
Apparently, it just comes
like,
with the power.
That's crazy, man. So now she's over here. She's like, "Oh crap!" She's like, "Man, why you had to make it so hard, dude?" Then luckily Butcher was around the corner that started shooting her in the head, and nothing happened. She's like, she's looking at him like,
man, it's crazy how they killed the first hero so easily, shoving dynamite up his ass. Well, the rest of them, they cannot kill this for anything, even with other supers.
Exactly, dude.
Like everyone in the boys has powers now. More or less, like, okay, not Frenchie and Milk, but they still can't do it. They're worse now than they were when they started.
Which is weird, man. You thought they'd evolve more, but no, they're digressing. Well, yeah, because of what? They put a time limit on Dewey and on Butcher now, so their time is speeding up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's happening, and then she's like, "Yo, you guys, I have to be on TV in 10 minutes, man. You just ruined that, guys. I gotta go change." So they leave. She leaves, and she wins the presidency. So the balloons fall down like. Dun, 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 dun. And then we're back at the what's it? The Tower of Power.
Yeah.
At Va.
I don't know. Not deep.
So you got
the 7 tower.
There you go, 7 tower. You got Noir. When I saw him, I was like, I thought he died. You think it's someone undercover?
That's also what Homelander did. Did you see him? Homelander saw him and for a second was like,
He's like, what?
But that's it. He didn't bother digging deeper. And
yeah.
What's interesting is he's so arrogant and full of himself that he didn't bother investigating. Like, He doesn't know, but he didn't. It didn't even cross his mind. He's not like, oh well, what's up with that? He's just like, yeah, fucking whatever. It's probably a
Yeah,
robot or some
exactly. He's
shit.
like, all right, I guess a reboot.
At this point, there's nobody like going against him in VOD that we know of, because the president
It's a
of
lot of
VOD
yes.
is whipping bitch.
Yeah. So Homelander sees Noir and does the whole face thing too. He's like, wait, what? And I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, whatever. And he got Deep and A-Train. A-Train or A-Track? Or A-Track? A-Train? Salud.
Play really old music really fast. A track. But in the comics, man, should I?
Yeah,
Who
just
knows?
do it. Do it, bro.
Oh
Oh my god, Mr.
So
Hitlander
many
has
chalupas. So,
chalupas everywhere.
in the comics, Noir is an entirely different character. He doesn't die until the very end,
Mm.
but he's not. Remember, come on,
Oh my god.
what the hell?
Someone's thinking about
All right,
There you go. You're allergic
Apparently.
to the beer.
dude. No. Oh, in the comics,
Yeah.
he's a totally different character. We saw him unmasked and we saw him lose his voice and whatever. And he was like a Thunderbolts dude. Every
Oh
time
yeah,
he-
because it was burned. Remember he got burned in Vietnam or whatever it was?
Yeah, we never took it off.
Gotcha.
So that was him. Totally different person. But in the comics, Black Noir is a Homelander clone who actually does most of the messed up stuff that Homelander does.
Really?
And it gets
Oh,
pinned on
shit.
Homelander. So in the comics, then it's like most of the messed up stuff that Homelander did was actually the Black Noir Homelander clone.
Are we getting this now?
It looks like maybe that's what's happening. So he was designed
to
fail safe to kill Homelander if Homelander got too big for his britches.
There you go. Ding, 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 guys. Sorry if you didn't know about that. Spoilers.
Maybe not. We don't know, but it's
Yeah, I
don't
like
know
that. I like that. Have a contingency plan?
Yeah,
in place?
yeah. Especially because at this point he doesn't have a lot of antagonistic forces for him. You know, a lot of things standing in his way.
That's amazing. I like that.
In fact, he gains a powerful ally this episode.
Mucho gusto. I like it. So that
Very cool.
guy's there, and then the Deep and the whipping girl's there, and then she like, I think we should reform the 7 and have these candidates, the 20. And she's scrolling, and how about this guy? And then she goes, nah. And then Homelander, maybe. He's like, oh yeah, great. Yeah, maybe we should bring him in. She's like, no, never mind. Yeah, what was we thinking? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But what do you do? I mean, this is Stockholm syndrome. Like, he's a man with a gun.
That's true. I'd rather die or leave than be subject to that, you know?
I would put myself on the guillotine if my homie was about to give me a solid bro job and he said, love is the spectrum. Don't fucking say that. You made it weird.
So Mr. Homelander, to prove a point, he tells Deep to get up and go suck A-Train. A-Train is like,
spectrum, bro.
A-Train is like, what? He's like, stand up. A-Train is like,
Man,
so
A-Train can make it
reluctantly, he's like, he gets up and he kneels down and he's like, hey, he said what he said. What he said?
Love is a spectrum, bro.
He looks down. He's like, hey, don't look at me, puppet. So he's about to rape his Homelander's. Get up. What the fuck are you doing? She's like, see what I mean? Like, no backbone, no nothing. You guys just don't want to freaking say anything, stand up to me. This is stupid. So he gets up, he storms off. He's like, man, I got to carry this damn company on my back. And she goes, yes, that's right. And he goes, turns around, like, see what I mean? And he leaves. But he keeps noticing he's getting white pubic hairs, so.
He saves them in a jar. Man, does that mean I'm crazy like him if I do that too?
I do it with nose hairs.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I have a whole Hey Arnold combination. You know how Helga used to do it with bubblegum?
Yeah.
I do it with nose hairs. It's just like a whole sculpture of myself.
I just got
Anyhow.
hairs.
So after that, Mr. Homelander leaves. And then, well, I guess he's having a thing, right? And he goes, because he on the board, he sees that the girl, like, her name was, what is it, Sage? Sister Sage?
Yeah.
He starts looking at the board. It's like, whatever. And then later, it's like, oh, she probably could help me. I like how this episode, like, dove into how easy people could get riled up into chaotic situations just by a little nudge. I was like,
so I don't know. Oh, we haven't discussed this because we haven't talked about the boys at all.
mm-mm.
It tends to mirror real life occurrences. So it's no coincidence that this is an election year and they're getting all riled up about politics and people getting worked up and subterfuge and people setting things up and all that stuff, misdirection, all that. Like, it emulates life.
Yeah.
It's very, very close to the heart.
So after that, she gets, I guess she goes sees him. He's like, "What are you doing?" She's like, he's wearing a baseball hat, jacket. It looks like Terry from what's it, King of Fighters? No, of Street Fighter.
Yeah,
That's King of Fighters.
King of Fighters are going to be in Tekken 8, by the way. Tekken 8.
Is it?
I'll fight any of you fools in Tekken 8. I will dominate you. Don't pick Eddie. So I'll win.
Let's go, baby. Tekken 8 tournament for the giveaway.
Yep.
KI. Just hurry up. So she's like, oh, you have this problem, and that problem. She goes, oh, nice party trick. Like, well, you need this party trick for you to survive, right? I would like you to join the 7. She's like, fine. On the one condition. She said something. I forgot what it was. So now she has Sage as her sidekick.
Yeah. So she serves a lot of functions. But what I think is gonna end up happening, or I don't know. But what I think is that she has the capability of being the greatest foil to Homelander, because at this point nothing can stand up to him.
And she shows the actually backbone, you know. She's like, oh, I'm smart. It's like, what are you gonna do? Kill me? She's like, it could tear you apart. Like, that's cool. Like, yeah, but I could outsmart you or whatever. So she summons Deep, Noir, and because what's it? The mom calls Mother's Milk to find, what's his name? Terry? The husband? The new husband, whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, fine, I'll find him for you. Why not? And then he finds him in the alleyway. He's like, oh, they're gonna be here. It's like, yeah, he's all happy. And they got brought up in the building. And that's where he meets Homelander, Noir, and A-Train, and Deep. He takes out baseball bats.
Don't meet your heroes.
I was like, son of a bitch, man. I was supposed to go to the signing next week. And I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I don't want to meet my hero.
Sign my baseball bat. So
So we You know what? What I think it was? It was a call to Negan, since we see Negan appear in this episode. He's talking to
Yeah.
Butch. To we need men like you in this team, whatever.
So I'm
it
not
was a
super
call-
versed in comics, but he must play some sort of character, Negan, like a significant, a more significant role. Because you don't just sign a character or an actor like that on
Yeah,
and not have a really good role. I wonder if he's gonna play there's an Iron Man like figure who was in no, he was already introduced, never mind. But they're doing like an Iron Man like figure. He was
Nice.
Newman's political rival. And he's like a billionaire. Um and they were talking about bringing him in because they showed him at the end of season 3.
He gets popped, right?
No, he's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Because they don't show anything about him being Iron Man or whatever. It's just his name.
Gotcha. We'll deep dive later.
Yep.
So yeah, so they bring out the bat, and then Homelander's like, "All right, in my single, I want you to kill everybody with these bats." And then he's like, "Wait, what? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, it's one of those tests again. You want us to say no, right?" He goes, "No, bitch, I'm telling you to do it." It's like, "Oh." Noir without hesitation, he just cracks this guy. He goes, his whole brain goes,
Yeah.
explosion, man. And then freaking Deep goes ape shit on the other guy, and then A-Train is like, I guess, because the other guy, what's his name? Terry was running away. And he goes, once up to That's
no,
nasty.
Deep stood in his way, and then Wire popped him.
Oh, that's right, that's right. His head is just yeah, it's a callback to Negan. Anyway, so that was gruesome, dude. That was one of the gruesome killings I ever seen in this show.
Sad, man.
But can you imagine all that strength with a blunt weapon? It's just like, really? At that point, it's just overkill.
All right.
So yeah, so after they did that, everyone's in shock. It's like, all right. And Sage is like, wait for our instructions. Stay here. I was just thinking, like, someone's gonna come up here and look for him or something. But anyway, so Mother's Milk is like, oh no, because he sees Homelander take off, like, what the hell is he doing here again? And so he takes off because he's going to go to his trial. So he goes inside, see people pro and against. They're with Homelander, and then against Homelander with the, what's it called, the Anne Liberty, Anne January.
Starlight, something brigade.
Starlight, star bright, won't you shine my tonight? Oh wow.
Yeah.
So they're going, she goes in there, and then all of a sudden gets a little bing, everybody's getting chimed, and everybody's like, oh, happy. Homelander is not, what's it goes? He is set free. He's not found guilty.
Not guilty, yeah.
And then Sage is like, you see her like creep up, and then she goes, you fascist, throws coffee on him. He's like, oh, that's disrespectful, man. And all hell breaks loose right there. They start fighting each other. The girl gets mollywopped. She gets stomped on. I need some help.
Yeah, they're all kicking the shit out of him. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah. She didn't even do nothing.
She was just standing there. And all of a sudden, A-Train gets a text. He's like, come bring the bodies, I guess. And then he picks one up and goes plop. He takes them out super fast and drops them off. And that's when Homelander comes out. He's like, oh no, please stop fighting. You guys are great. Please. Like jerking it off. So yeah, Homelander's an asshole. He was divided this. And then everybody sees the dead bodies.
Yeah, it was Sage's plan.
Damn, she wants to see the world burn now.
Yeah, she just wants unlimited access to research.
So yeah, so everybody's happy. Homelander's happy. Everybody's happy. Everybody go home. And then, in the end, So he's acquitted of all crimes. So we don't. I'm surprised we didn't see no more Butcher Homelander interactions throughout this episode.
Well, Butcher goes to screw over Huey, and then he gets a visit from his new conscience.
Deadpool.
And she's like, "What? Are you gonna screw Huey over again?" And he's like, "Ah, fine." Then he sends a picture of a taint instead to Newman.
You could tell she laughed, dude, because she's like this. She's like, you can see her lips. She licks her lips like that. It's like, it's hilarious. She does a giggle. You couldn't hide that. Like you see her like.
He risked having his head popped for that.
She goes, "Here's the files or whatever you want," and then she clicks
he
on
already
it.
had that picture up. He probably was just looking at that, and he was like, "All right, I'll send the screenshot."
Dude, that's the hairiest asshole ever, dude. So it sends a picture of his bunhole, and then she goes, "Oh, come on, are you kidding me?" And she covers her face because she laughed. And then you see like a little worm just like crawling his forehead, right? That's what it was? Like a little wormy.
I didn't miss that.
Oh, you did it? Okay.
No, I didn't miss that. Oh.
Yeah, a little worm just goes going to his. I rewinded. I was like, "What the heck is that moving?" It's just like, ew, he has worms in his brain. Worm brain. But yeah, I mean, I like it so far. I know we missed a couple of details here and there, but that's the gist. It's the end, the end product of him trying to find a way to kill Homelander and vice versa. Him kill Butcher through his son Ryan. So everybody has their objectives. Butcher's is to kill Homelander. Mother Milk and everybody's trying to find Terry, which they kind of did. He's dead now.
Frenchie's just to get some D. I know that's what you were upset about, but like,
yeah, I don't just get.
When did him and Kimiko not? When did they break up? I don't remember that being a thing.
Yeah, he goes, "I love you, you love me, but for us, we're never gonna be." I guess they rewrite it. They're like, "Oh, we need him to be gay."
Well, but I'm sure that's happened. Like, I'm sure there was some point where they were like, "Oh, we're not really romantic." I just don't remember it. That's all. But like, it was sad, and she's like, "I love you too, but I want you to be happy."
You don't want that. I don't really want that. I'm like, well, don't say that to me.
Why? But he clearly wanted the other guy.
Yeah, before he didn't though.
He's French, man. That's how they do.
I guess so.
They're ambiguous.
Well, what the deep said, love is a paragram,
Spectrum,
paracycle,
like Charter.
There you go. Spectrum. I got DirecTV. Yeah, so key points. I really love Kimiko. You know, we're really seeing her again. You know, I forgot how she looked like when I saw her. Like, oh yeah, it's Kimiko. Kimiko. I wonder if she's gonna find her voice again. So she could hear everything else except her voice. She should be like Bumblebee. Just get like a radio station, just put it on. I am looking for you. That'd be hilarious.
If her power wasn't crazy nails and super strength and regeneration.
Just put a cassette just right here. Just one day she'll know. Yeah, so far I really enjoyed this episode. You know, I like how the world building of this season is gonna take off. You know, we're getting more crazier. But now that Butcher made a bigger enemy with Newman again because they're trying to squeeze it. I mean, squash the beef. Now they're like at it again. You know, so she could pop your head anywhere, anytime, I guess, or it has to be like certain distance.
We don't know.
We do not know. But yeah, that was the funniest moment when she popped her. I mean, when he showed her butt cheeks. Yeah, guys. So,
Wait, cunts. That and when they opened on Homelander and doing his patriotic piss.
I like the theme how it faded away. It's like all heroic and also like I was like, wait, what? Oh,
I just pictured Ricky Bobby. I wake up every morning, I piss excellence.
oh goodness.
I'm a
sake.
red-blooded American winning machine.
That's another good movie. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. The Magic Man.
Talladega Nights is so good.
The shake and bake.
Welcome
So
to
you guys
America.
America.
Hmm.
So guys, comment below. Tell us which is your you like enjoy the boys or the space witches.
Or the girls.
And yeah, we enjoy I really enjoy the oh my god. I enjoy the boys. We're gonna come back with the boys episode 2 next week. And probably the Cartman.
And episode 3, because they're all already out. 1, 2, and 3.
And whenever you see this, guys, happy Father's Day. Happy Papi's Day. Even though we don't get shit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We enjoyed talking about it.
And happy Juneteenth. Or is that not?
Not yet.
I don't
Not
forget
yet.
what a dumbass name for a holiday. It's stupid. It could be any one of the Juneteenth days. But it's only one of them. And I don't know what it means.
Mr.
What the hell
Roach
does
is gonna get
Juneteenth mean?
We're
Are you celebrating being a teen in June? It's stupid.
I'll tell you off the air what it means.
No, I know what it's about. I know when it is, but it's like
Is it on the
it's a
12th?
dumbass name.
Is Juneteenth on the 12th?
No,
Oh, I thought it was.
it's on the 19th.
Ah, it's like asking the number for
You've been like
911.
13, 14, 15, 16, anything.
Any 19?
That doesn't tell you anything about what it is. Juneteenth, like Christmas. Christ,
What's
mas,
Christmas?
there's more Christ. There's more Christ. Like,
There's more Christ in the world in December.
okay, actually, Easter doesn't tell you shit either, but at least it's a different word.
Pascua way. Pascua.
Ay.
The Immaculate Conception with witches. God almighty, please help us.
It was the birthday of Anakin. Our Lord and Savior, Anakin Vader.
Hey, now I'm curious about Osha's bloodline now. Who is she tied to, you know?
Oh, jeez.
Dude, is she gonna be tied to that girl, the black girl from Obi-Wan?
No, the one from
the
That's So Raven.
sister? That's with the witch, she like turns around. She's like she's
I've
bugging
never
out.
seen an episode of That's So Raven.
I never did. Every time she has like a prediction or some shit, like a psychic thing, she has a dumb face, like eyes twitching. She's part of the sister of the what's it called? What's the name?
Oh,
It's
the one with the lava lamp face, the first Inquisitor.
Yeah, there we go. Sister
Second
Inquisitors.
Inquisitor.
Should be a Inquisitor. Should be quizzing people. Is that her bloodline? Why?
Probably.
She's black.
Happy
No, but she's
Juneteenth,
a Jedi.
everybody.
There you go. Force for the Hitlander. I am Zombie Lucha Libre. Base, where are you? I am Zombie Lucha Libre. Until next time, we'll come back with more stuff and surprises.
Yeah.
Aya. Give me a robotic. Aya, go.
Yeah.
Till next time.